Hello and welcome to the Middle-Aged Encyclopedia. Today, we will discuss cancer prevention, a subject that affects millions of people worldwide. While there is no surefire way to prevent cancer, certain lifestyle choices can reduce the risk of developing this deadly disease. One of these choices is to eat a healthy, well-balanced diet that includes cancer-fighting foods. Some foods have been found to contain substances that can help protect our cells from damage and possibly lessen the risk of cancer, according to studies. Typically, these foods are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all of which contribute to a stronger immune system and more robust cell growth. We'll be discussing the kind of foods that have been shown to reduce cancer risk in this video. If you are a cancer survivor, wish to lower your risk of cancer, or are just curious about the connection between what you eat and your chance of avoiding the disease, this video is for you. Then let's dive. Subscriptions and likes enable me to create better videos. First, garlic. Garlic is thought to offer anti-cancer capabilities due to its high quantity of sulfur-containing chemicals, specifically allicin. When garlic is diced or crushed, allicin is released, and it has been found to have anti-cancer properties. In laboratory tests, allicin was discovered to suppress the growth and proliferation of cancer cells. It has also been proven to promote cell death, apoptosis, in cancer cells, which can aid in the prevention of cancer growth and spread. Garlic and its components have also been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties, which can help lessen the risk of chronic diseases such as cancer. Chronic inflammation has been linked to the development and progression of cancer, and garlic may help prevent cancer by lowering inflammation. Several chemicals found in garlic, such as flavonoids and organosulfur compounds, have been demonstrated to have anti-cancer properties. One study discovered that a chemical present in garlic called dialyl trisulfide may help inhibit the growth and spread of prostate cancer. While more research is needed to completely understand garlic's anti-cancer capabilities, current evidence suggests that including garlic in your diet may help reduce your risk of acquiring some types of cancer. Second, ginger. The ancient Indian medical text Ayurveda describes ginger as a divine medicine, and it is reported that the great Chinese philosopher Confucius included it in every meal to keep his body warm. The gingerol and shogal in it are very helpful to the body. The spicy compounds in ginger, gingerol and shogal, also have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant qualities and boost immunity. And since ginger is great at keeping away anisakis, sometimes known as our roundworm, eating raw fish with ginger will help ward off food poisoning and parasite illnesses. Researchers at the University of Michigan in the United States found that people who ate 2 grams of ginger per day for 4 weeks had less intestinal inflammation than those who didn't. The study's research team noted that countries like India, China, and Japan, where ginger is widely used culinarily, have a comparatively low rate of colon cancer. Put 500 grams of ginger into 2 liters of water, and boil it over medium heat on a gas stove for about an hour to make a soothing ginger tea. Third, broccoli. Sulforaphane, a plant component found in cruciferous vegetables, may have powerful anti-cancer capabilities, and broccoli is a good source of this compound. Sulforaphane was shown to lower the size and number of breast cancer cells by as much as 75% in a test tube research. Similarly, sulforaphane treatment in mice resulted in a 50% reduction in tumor volume in a trial of prostate cancer. A lower risk of colon cancer has been related to eating more cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, according to some research. A decreased risk of colorectal and colon cancer was seen in people who ate more cruciferous vegetables, according to a meta-analysis of 35 research. Including broccoli into a few weekly meals may help in the fight against cancer. Fourth, tomatoes. Tomatoes are thought to help prevent cancer. They are high in lycopene, a potent antioxidant that gives them their red color. Lycopene has anti-cancer qualities, particularly in lowering the risk of prostate cancer. Tomatoes include other minerals besides lycopene, such as vitamin C, vitamin A, potassium, and fiber. These nutrients collaborate to improve general health and lower the risk of chronic diseases such as cancer. Several studies suggest that eating tomato products, such as tomato sauce and tomato paste, may be more helpful than eating raw tomatoes alone in lowering the risk of some forms of cancer. This could be because boiling tomatoes breaks down the cell walls, allowing the body to absorb more lycopene. Fifth, turmeric. The health benefits of turmeric have made it a popular spice. Its active ingredient, curcumin, is an antioxidant that has been shown to be effective against cancer. The potential carcinogenic effects of curcumin in the colon were investigated in a study including 44 participants. The number of lesions decreased by 40% after 30 days of taking 4 grams of curcumin daily. Curcumin was also discovered to inhibit the growth of colon cancer cells in vitro by inhibiting the activity of an enzyme that plays a role in cancer development. Curcumin has been shown to be effective against head and neck cancer cells in a separate in vitro investigation. In addition to its anti-inflammatory effects, curcumin has been proven in additional in vitro experiments to inhibit the growth of lung, breast, and prostate cancer cells. The recommended daily allowance of ground turmeric is 1/2 to 3 teaspoons, 1 to 3 grams. Use it with black pepper to increase its absorption when using it as a ground spice to season dishes. 6th, flaxseed. Flaxseed is thought to be helpful in the prevention of cancer, notably breast, prostate, and colon cancer. Flaxseed contains a high concentration of lignans, which have been demonstrated to have anti-cancer potential. Lignans are thought to have estrogen-like actions in the body, which may aid in the prevention of hormone-related diseases such as breast cancer. Flaxseed contains omega-3 fatty acids, which have been found to have anti-inflammatory properties in addition to lignans. Chronic inflammation has been related to an increased risk of numerous types of cancer. Thus, eating anti-inflammatory foods like flaxseed may help reduce the risk of cancer. While flaxseed may have anti-cancer characteristics, it should not be utilized as a substitute for traditional cancer treatments. If you are undergoing cancer treatment or have been diagnosed with cancer, you should consult with your doctor before making any dietary changes. Additionally, flaxseed should be ingested in moderation because high doses of flaxseed might have a laxative impact and may interfere with nutritional absorption. As part of a balanced and diverse diet, it is recommended to consume no more than 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed each day. 7th, nuts. Some studies have found that eating nuts can help lower your chance of developing cancer. A diet high in nuts, for instance, has been linked to a reduced risk of dying from cancer, as found in a study that analyzed the eating habits of 19,386 people. In addition, a study that followed 30,708 adults for up to 30 years found that regular nut consumption was associated with a reduced risk of colorectal, pancreatic, and endometrial cancers. Researchers have found that eating specific kinds of nuts may reduce one's risk of developing cancer. In persons with low selenium levels, the protection against lung cancer may be due, in part, to the high selenium content of Brazil nuts. Similar results were seen in an animal study where feeding mice walnuts reduced the rate at which breast cancer cells developed by 80% and the number of tumors by 60%. Based on these results, it appears that incorporating nuts into your regular diet may help prevent cancer. 8th, olive oil. Olive oil is a mainstay of the Mediterranean diet for good reason. It's packed with beneficial nutrients. Some research suggests that a diet rich in olive oil can even reduce the risk of cancer. One meta-analysis of 19 research found that olive oil consumers had a decreased chance of getting breast and digestive tract cancers compared to those who consumed the least. The incidence of colorectal cancer was lower in regions with a higher consumption of olive oil, according to another study that analyzed cancer rates in 28 nations. The health advantages of olive oil can be easily gained by replacing other oils in the diet with olive oil. Use it as a marinade for meat, fish, or poultry, or drizzle it over salads and grilled vegetables. There may be a link between olive oil consumption and cancer, as shown by these studies, but it's probable that other factors are at play as well. Olive oil may have direct effects on cancer, however this needs to be investigated further. 9th, cabbage. The beta-carotene, vitamin C, and indole-3 carbonyl found in cabbage have been shown to inhibit the growth of cancer cells. Sulforaphane, found in cabbage and other cruciferous vegetables, has been shown to have beneficial benefits against cancer, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes. Helicobacter pylori is a prominent role in gastric cancer, and in 1992 a team of researchers from Johns Hopkins University in the United States announced that sulforaphane suppresses the activity of Helicobacter pylori. Furthermore, cabbage's vitamin K content functions as a hemostatic agent, and the vegetable's vitamin U content is helpful in the treatment of stomach ulcers. Furthermore, beta-carotene inhibits the growth and death of mutant cells. Since the nutrients in cabbage are lost during prolonged cooking, it is healthiest when consumed raw or briefly blanched. 10th, cinnamon. The medical benefits of cinnamon are well known, and include its effects on blood sugar and inflammation. Cinnamon has also shown promise in inhibiting the spread of cancer cells in various laboratory and animal studies. In vitro research showed that cinnamon extract could inhibit the growth and ultimately kill cancer cells. In a separate trial, cinnamon essential oil was found to significantly shrink tumors in patients with head and neck cancer. Cinnamon extract was discovered to induce cell death in tumor cells and inhibit tumor development and metastasis in an animal investigation. The potential health benefits of adding 1/2 to 1 teaspoon, 2 to 4 grams, of cinnamon to your regular diet include reduced inflammation and blood sugar levels. 11th, spinach. Vitamin A is found in the highest concentration in spinach of any vegetable. Specifically, the carotenoids found in spinach have been shown to reduce the production of reactive oxygen and slow the spread of cancer cells. Several studies found that persons who consumed spinach regularly had a 35% reduced risk of developing stomach cancer, a 40% lower risk of developing colon and breast cancer, and a 23% lower risk of developing pancreatic cancer. When compared to carrots, red peppers, and green peppers, spinach has 3 times the amount of iron. Consuming spinach on a regular basis has been shown to reduce the risk of anemia and increase skin radiance. Spinach loses nutrients when boiled for too long, so it's best to consume it raw or lightly cooked with other vegetables. However, because to its high oxalic acid content, stones can form if more than 500 grams are consumed daily. Therefore, moderation is key. We hope you enjoyed learning about cancer-preventing foods and how they can benefit your overall health. Remember, the foods we eat play a crucial role in our health and well-being, and by making simple changes to our diets, we can reduce our risk of cancer and other chronic illnesses. Before we go, we want to remind you that the information provided in this video is not intended to replace medical advice from a qualified healthcare professional. If you have any concerns about your health or diet, please consult your doctor or a registered dietitian. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more informative and educational content on health and wellness. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.